path and face, the final boss. If you understand these two things, you're gonna make hole-in-ones at least once around, just kidding. But the ball will start to go towards your target much more often with the shape that you want, and your misses will start to make sense. Your pushes, your pulls, your slices, your whatever, these two numbers right here tell you a lot. Now we know what goes into path. We know path is not just in to out or out to in, but it's also okay if you simply think about that. When we're hitting these shots, it's okay to look at this negative 3.6 and say, okay, my club is traveling a little bit from the outside. That's totally fine. You don't have to have swing direction and angle of attack pulled up. You can if you want. I'd say with a driver, it's especially important, especially if you're hitting like 7 or 8 degrees up, just to get a, a vibe. But again, it's for the purpose of what we're doing here, totally fine of just thinking of path as out to in or into out. Okay, we know what face angle is. Again, closed face negative, open face positive. What are we doing here? It's as simple as take the path, cut it in half. That is where we want the face at impact, okay? So our path here, this one wasn't terrible. If our path, and you can always round up and down, okay? There are decimals, so like negative 3.6, we can call that negative 4, that's fine. So with a negative 4 path, we want our face angle at negative 2. If our path is at negative 6, we want our face at negative 3. If our path is at positive 4, we want our face at positive 2. If our path is at positive 10, we want our face at positive 5. Take the path, cut it in half. That's where we want our face at impact. For a draw, if we want the ball to start off to the right and curve left, we want a positive club path. If we want to fade, if we want the ball to start left, curve right, we want a negative path. Okay, super simple. So I'm going to hit some shots here and get some of these shot shapes dialed in here. So let's go and start with a draw. Now again, you can align yourself however you need to get your draw path. If you need to aim a little bit right, it's okay. It's not fucking cheating. Alignment is a variable. Use it to your advantage. Drawski, let's see if we can do it. Shankopotamus. That was awesome. That was just straight off the hosel. I don't hit many draws. Might have to edit that one out. Okay, so here we have my path at 1 and my face at negative 3. What did this ball do? It overcurved left. Ideally with a 1 degree and out path, we want my face at 0.5. I also hit that one like shit, and we can see this one overcurved to the left. So I'm gonna try and get my path a little bit more from the inside, and I'm gonna try and twist my face a little bit less. Might even weaken the grip a hair. So that's how you kind of look at these numbers and dial in feels. Let's see here. That one I hit a little bit better. And look at that, my path actually went negative. Okay, so not great control today. My face angle was at 0. Ideally, we want that at negative 0.5. So this ball is gonna have a little baby fade. It's gonna end up just right of my target. Just barely right of the target there. So you can kind of start with what's perfect and then work your way back from that. Ask yourself, what side of face was my face on? Was it on the closed or the open side? That'll tell you if it's gonna overcurve. You start with that 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, if in this case here, if my face was at negative 0.1, if it was a ½ degree more closed, it would be perfect. So here it's a ½ degree more open, so it's gonna overcurve a little bit. All right, so here I'm gonna actually align myself a little bit more to the right. I'm a little stiff, probably not turning as much as I should. Haven't hit too many shots today. So I'm gonna aim a little right to get that path a little bit more to the right, and then we'll see what happens with the face. All right, so we got my path in a pretty good spot at 5. My face here was way too shut. Ideally, we'd wanna see the face at positive 2.5. Here it's well shut, so what's the ball gonna do? It's going to overcurve left. So I like where my path was at. I'm gonna keep my alignment the same in some of those feels, but I need to twist the face a little bit less. Again, you can always exaggerate. If everything's over curving, I might just flare this one open here and just see a big ol' right miss for the hell of it. Let's see what happens. Nice and chunky, that's great. So path back to neutral. Call that 1 degree open and the face is too close. We know what this ball is gonna do. It's gonna over curve to the right. All right, so there's a straight ball. There's 0-0 more or less. So we're gonna see this one here faces a hair shut. It's gonna end up a hair left. But you can see how dialing this in each day, how important this is. Like right now, my path, that felt in to out to me. So I know if I want to hit it straight, if that's kind of what I'm feeling for the day, I've got to feel like I'm actually swinging more into out than I think. Whether that's because I'm stiff or I haven't hit any balls or whatever, that is why the numbers are so important. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more. I'm really gonna aim right here. I'm really gonna try and just slam the face shut here. Chunk another one off the toe. Let's see what shows up. Okay, so there's an 11 degree in to out path. Ideally, we'd want that face angle at 5.5. So this one here is going to over curve a little bit. Face is a little bit too shut, but you get the idea, okay? So not a good draw day for me today. Now we're gonna try and hit a fade. So I'm just gonna make a normal swing here. I'm gonna assume kind of a fade path is gonna show up. Maybe that's the shot shape I should play today. And there we go. So there's that nice 2-to-1, path at -8, face at -4. This ball is gonna start left, it's gonna curve right, it's gonna end up somewhere near the middle. And there we have it there. So that is path, that is face, that is how you combine the two to create the shot shape you want. Use alignment, aim left, aim right, try and get that path left, try and get it right, whoop, and then figure out where the face needs to be. Face is much easier to manipulate than path. If you walk in and like your path is just consistently whatever, which for most people it is, you don't need to change it. You can, and I would highly recommend moving it around just to increase your skill level, but oftentimes the face is all you need to worry about. Maybe you need to close it a little bit more, maybe you need to open it, but this thing is fidgety. This thing is hard to control. Keep that in mind. How you end up figuring it out, everyone comes up with a different solution. There's no right or wrong way to consistently get this thing dialed. Every day is gonna be a little bit different and your feels are gonna be different. You wake up different every day. But I would highly recommend, again, exploring. Try to hit some fades, try to hit some draws. One is gonna feel right for that day. Whichever one that is, go out and play with it.